servicing Bugattis, I call up Yeezy, I got new holy water. I could with it. I cut on to that shit.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. On the wing, George. Back to Leonard with the shot. That one's not going to go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Pass to Bull. In the corner, George with it. Puts up a three. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. From deep three-point range, Fall can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
To the paint. George double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
So it's Atlanta now. Fall. Outside for George. Off target from three-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. George looking around. The tray. And it's Kawhi Leonard with the three.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for two future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Pass to Wembanyama. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, Leonard has the ball in his hands a ton, and those are some big hands. Comfortable handling the rock and making plays. Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Now here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
Brooklyn trails by 7. Over to the wing. Deflects the pass. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Away team ball.
.157 left here in the first quarter. Here's Fall.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Now, here's George. Pass to Fall. This one for three. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Atlanta leading by 6. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Here's Bull. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, George. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Pass to Wembanyama. And that one drops for him. Wembanyama's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side, George.
Out
Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. No good on the triple. Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Pass to Wembanyama. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Garnett with it. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Yao. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Yao's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Here's McGrady. No good on the quick 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
James outside. Back to Garnett. Sweet move. Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. So it's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak. And on the break, Pippen knows what to do.
Pass to James. Now, Antetokounmpo. To the wing right side. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Atlanta leading by 4. And stolen by Yao. From deep. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the free throw, no good.
LeBron James, coming into the league as a phenom, has done some phenomenal things. Season after season, remaining a top talent in the league, and continues to astound.
A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Atlanta with the ball. 4-point game. And stolen by Yao.
2 minutes remaining.
And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Right wing. It's Pippen on the wing. And Garnett misses. Atlanta leading by 4. From deep three-point range, they get it back. And they go to the intentional foul. Brooklyn making some changes.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out. I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Wembanyama. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. On his left side, Atlanta calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Goes up off the inbound, and Yao slams it in.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Here's Fall. He's got 7. Pass to Bull. Just 3 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Fall can't hit. Atlanta leading by 6. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Giannis has got 7 points in the game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Here's Wembanyama. There's the screen. Here's Fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this.
For the home team.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Atlanta calls timeout. Brooklyn trails by 11. Here's George going inside.
Well, once Paul George gets in that deep, get out of the way. He's coming right at you.
Leonard from deep, three-point land. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Home team foul. Wembanyama. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And it's George finishing it off.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that. And Paul George definitely has the handle.
Outside, George. Good on the triple. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
A three from Leonard. Buries it from three-point range. And Atlanta leads by 9.
Consistent shooter from all 3 levels. Kawhi Leonard, the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason.
Home team foul. Wembanyama. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Brooklyn trails by 9. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And Garnett has it in the corner. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
And it's George missing. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Here's Garnett. Pass to James. Pippen outside. From downtown. Bangs home the trifecta. Pippen's got 5 points so far.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And there's the call on Yao. That is his first foul of the game. Paul George with the steal.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
Guy's got some of the best hands in the league. Paul George instincts right there. Pokes that ball away.
And Garnett has it in the corner. No good with the triple. Atlanta leading by 5.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And James throws it down.
It's amazing athletically what LeBron is still able to do, exploding off the floor that time.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Here's George. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Meade. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
And LeBron throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest. And Yao is just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Garnett. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be... Lightning.
That was incredible.
What is it you say, Kev? Up high and down hard.
Oh, exactly, G.A. You've got to say it emphatically. He was soaring up high, down hard.
That's what the fans, they want to see it.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Murison. That one off the back iron and out. Outside, George. Yao with the block. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working. For him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Atlanta leading by 8. Pass to Leonard. Buries it down low. Leonard's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Atlanta. Out to the right wing. Garnett outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Brooklyn trails by 8. Outside for Pippen. Pocket 6. Pass to Murison. And he gets the bucket.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Timeout for the home team. Please give a big round of applause for our West team.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Atlanta's coach gave to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Bradley. A 3 from Leonard. The long distance 3 is buried. Leonard's got 20 points.
Yeah, that's a shot most guys are just not even going to take, but Leonard is confident in that range.
Johnson outside. Pass to Fall. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. McGrady outside. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
To the middle. Here's Bradley.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Atlanta leading by 10. McGrady with the ball. George picks him up. Leonard, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Coaches often talk about building a wall to try to stop the Greek Freak. And that time, that wall wasn't strong enough. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And it's Giannis missing. Brooklyn trails by 7. It's stolen by Bradley. From deep. A shot by McGrady, no good. And We're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. George. And George with the stuff.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up. Huge shot at this moment in the game.
The shot by McGrady, no good. So it's Brooklyn now. At the elbow, Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense. Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Here's Fall. And he jams it with authority.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Big time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
From deep three-point range, Fall can't hit. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
The shot by George, wide open. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, you got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
It's tipped.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to